Kira Lewis Jr. from Alabama. He has put on significant weight and strength since the end of the college season. Kira, what is it, about 15 pounds you've added since the end of the season?
Yeah, most around 15 pounds. Trying to keep it on with all the workouts coming on. So when you get in the workout part of the draft process, it's kind of like playing. So really just trying to keep those 15 to 13 to 15 pounds on. So yeah.
How will that help you on the court, do you think?
It helped me a lot of aspects, getting to the lane, keeping my defender in front of me and not bumping off my route, on the defensive end, being a kind of smaller guy. Just overall, it's just gonna help me with my strength finishing against bigger players, finishing through contact. So I feel like adding strength will help a lot of components of my game.
You worked out, we know, for the Knicks, and you had a meeting with them, and for obviously with them, Tom Thibodeau, the head coach, he's a defensive first guy. How do you think you would fit with a Tom Thibodeau coached team?
Well, I feel like I'll fit good because I want to compete. Really work on the defensive end and be the best I can be. Not being able to be one of those guys that the team can pick on, just go at every possession. And people might not think this of me, but I actually love to play defense to try to slow my man down. And I just feel like with Coach Thibodeau coming in, the coaches are going to be different. Try to get them back to the old 90s New York Knicks where they was competing with every team, making it tough on any team they played, and really being successful doing that when they played. So that's what I want to get back to, the Knicks where to pick me.
I know you're pretty young. How did you know about those teams? Is it just watching old footage? Did somebody tell you about the run that they had back in the 90s?
But yeah, just watching NBA basketball classics. Of course, Michael Jordan had a tough time going against him. They always competed with him. People always talking. I just wanted to know my history about the NBA. So that was a big team back in the 90s. They were successful. It was pretty much everything you want to be in an organization.
Players on this Knick roster, what do you think about your fit potentially with RJ Barrett if you did land here in New York?
I feel like it'd be a good fit, getting out in transition, letting him find his spots, me being a point guard, trying to give him the best spots as possible as I can, create for him to get him easy opportunities. And the same thing for him with me. He can handle the ball, so he'll be able to contribute for me, as well as create for himself off the bounce or shooting a three. So I feel like it'll be a good teammate to play with. We both like to compete, both young, so we got a lot to learn in the NBA.
Mitchell Robinson, how do you think you could fit on the court with him?
Just being the guard, one of the bigs you would like to play with that run the floor, catch lobs, somebody that can help you on the defensive end, maybe somebody get past you, him blocking shots. He's real versatile, so he's a great big to be able to play with. Always gonna put you in the right positions to be successful on the offensive and defensive end.
And the dinner with Tom Thibodeau and William Wesley and Scott Perry, what did you want to get across to them?
Just to show them that I'm a hardworking guy, good guy off the court, love to be around my teammates, not cause any problems, want to compete, want to win at the highest level, and just show them that hopefully if I'm there, I'm the right guy to pick.
Did you guys have any conversations about, what he looks for in a guard and kind of the style of play that he wants to roll out here in New York?
They want to play fast, have a guard that can play on the offensive and defensive end, want to compete, want to win, come in and no matter what circumstance they're in, make sure they're playing the hardest that they can. And the guy that wants to get better and learn every day and from every day to every season.
Kira, and just if you were at 8 and you landed with the Knicks, how would you feel about it on draft night?
I would feel good going to one of the more storied organizations. Be a dream come true wherever I go. playing there would be a great situation to go into.